Hi everybody, Nancy here. Okay, today's little tip is save your Zoom settings and then use them. You know, I truly do worry about myself sometimes because, you learn something one way, and even if there's a better way to do it, you get used to doing it the way you do it already, and you just don't bother trying to learn a new way. Well, I have had the Zoom settings. I've had this down here at the bottom. You see, let me see. Well, I just changed it. If I change it back to the Zoom tool, which is the 4-way arrow, you see my saved settings. How do I point to it? Let me. Here are my settings right there. All right. And if I change it to the Zoom, that's where they are, still there. Okay. Now, I have had those settings forever and always. I try to do it, but then I forget I've done it and I don't use it. Here's the deal. And I didn't realize this until today, that it also saves the rotation. See, all of these down at the bottom say 0, 0, 0, 0, and I didn't quite get what that meant. And today it's like, well, duh, it's the, if I tap on the the last one, where it says minus 18.6, ta-da. Some people, rather than turning their iPad around to write, they have an easier time if it's on an angle. And, I personally don't do that, so it never occurred to me to even understand what that 0.0 was. Now, I see degrees down there, but and so now, I'll tell you how I always do it. I just double tap. And I thought that was the way you did it. You just double tap to get it to zoom to a place where it's comfortable. But if you have these settings down here at the bottom, you can change and get exactly what you need. If I suddenly want to write at an angle, I just tap on that last one, hello. And the one next to it, 1.1, see, it allows me to see that page legend over on the left. But if I change it to 1.3, I can read it better, but the legend's not there, and that's okay because I don't use that legend every page. I turn that on as I need it, so it's not always necessary. Hello. So all you have to do, if, let's say, for example, see right now I zoom in and out, and I can't turn it. I'm doing my fingers, and I can't turn it, but that's because if I go to the tools here, see, I've got the highlighted pan and zoom, the far left under view tools. If I change that to rotate and zoom, then I can rotate it like this. I don't personally love that feature because, like I said, I don't use it. And it kind of starts to wear on your nerves when it's set and you're changing things that you didn't want to. And it's like, okay, now what do I do? How do I get back to... It's rotated like that, and I don't like it. Well, all you have to do is select one of your saved things down at the bottom, and it takes the rotation away. Hello. But, so, and it will stay this way until you go back into that tool set and change it back to pan and zoom. And now, see, I can zoom in this way, but I can't turn it. So I can get closer at that angle, but because this... the far left one, pan and zoom, is selected, not the rotate and zoom, I can't turn it anymore, which is a good thing for me. I like that better. So now if I do like this for some reason and I decide, well, that's the setting that I work best with, then I go ahead and click on the gear to the right of this toolbar, click on that, and just do the plus sign, and now it's rotated 5 degrees, minus 5 degrees. So so now I've got it on there, and I can use it anytime I want to. I can go back to 1.3, and that zooms in there. I can click on 1.1, so I can see my legend. I can click on the -5, or I can click on the -18. So much better than double tapping and not knowing what you're going to get. I have done that for as long as I've used Zoom Notes. I've never actually used these saved things. That's a new trick this old dog learned today, and I'm going to be using it. All right. So I think that's all I have to say today. Y'all have a good one here. Bye.